Still messing around with my live streaming settings. It's crazy how many options there are in the OBS advanced settings box that don't really have any explanation as to what they do or what they are. So I'm just kind of like messing around. I read a few tutorials online to get a vague idea of what a good speed is, but none of them are really, in my opinion, comprehensive or clear enough to. And a lot of them have different settings options too. The problem I'm having is this stream keeps like dropping out, so just gonna kind of mess around with this new setting scheme that I'm trying and see how it works. Yeah, so I am doing more exploration in Second Life. I suppose I should have like titled this episode as like a series or something so that it's not confusing, since the stream title is the same as it was before. Let me just see if I can change this in real time. Part 2. Alright, let's see if that saves. Yeah, it looks like you can update the stream details. That's pretty cool. So I haven't used Second Life since I did my last stream. So I'm in the same place I was in the last episode, which is a pretty interesting place. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep exploring or not. I'll probably check that out at some point, but not right now. Thanks, Tasmanian Devil. That was your name, right? Tasmanian Devil. Yeah, so I'm in this like development zone. Some like property developer has been like sprucing up this sim to make it all fancy and stuff. Oh, this looks like a store in here where you can actually buy stuff. So yeah, as usual, my interest as someone who uses Second Life is rather unconventional. What I like to do is explore things. I'm not into buying stuff or anything like that, or role playing, or yeah, what I'm doing right now is what I like to do. I go into random sims and I take a look at what to be seen. Oh, those are pretty cool. Because for me, Second Life is like an art gallery, like the most advanced and awesome art gallery of all time. Let's see, anatomically correct? Nope. A sexless jaguar. I think that's what that is. Kind of looks like a jaguar. Yeah, I'd like to actually go into this building, but I think oh, somehow I got around the boundary box, so that's cool. One of the problems I was having last stream was that every time I picked up some steam, it would that's not good. Somehow I need to be outputting more data, and I'm not sure how to do that. Ugh, come on now. Bear with me while I tweak some of this crap right here. I think the bit rate, max bit rate. I'm gonna try up doubling this and see if if that has the desired effect, because it's telling me video output low. Which what I just did may have actually have the opposite effect of what I wanted, but Won't really know until I try. That's pretty fancy. Fortune teller. Something new. Props and poses. So this is like an actual store. An in-world store, which to me is like the most bizarre thing. Because, I mean, yeah, if you're getting a lot of traffic, I think it makes sense. But you have to be getting a lot of traffic for it to make sense, because the margins are really, really slim for products in Second Life. Like, for the amount of effort that goes into the, that's really cool, that goes into the creation process, you're making very little money. Unless you're like on the super high end, you have like incredibly complicated scripted objects and stuff. But here's the ironic thing, what I think is kind of funny. That's kind of weird. What are those doing on the floor? The ironic thing is that with the marketplace, which is like a website, you can find stuff through the marketplace, and you can have a shop on there and list stuff, and that costs you nothing. Like, there's zero overhead for that. It just sits there, and people can buy your stuff. You can go to the marketplace and buy your stuff and then get their items delivered in world. Let that resin. Let's check out my stream health here. Yeah, it looks like it's just buffering perpetually, like there's nothing happening. I really screwed this up somehow. I'm going to try to reset all of these settings to default and see if it fixes things. Oh, and that doesn't even take effect until your stream's over. Alright, well, sorry, this sucks. I'm just gonna have to stop my stream. Okay, trying this for a third time. It's my third attempt so far to get this stream working. Okay, so the stream is continuing. That's new. Instead of starting a new stream, maybe it's actually picking up where it left off, which would be nice. The health looks pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have both these windows open on the screen at the same time, so I can sort of monitor the health of the stream. There we go, that's good. I can see the little green thing over there in the corner. Hopefully, now that I set all those settings back to defaults instead of using the really stupid settings that were suggested in all the tutorials I read, looks like the stream's actually working. Although it's definitely lagging a bit. Yeah, so I don't know if anything I said in the last stream is recorded or not. Probably just the audio. But as I was saying, the Second Life marketplace is like, there's no overhead at all. But when you own or rent or lease or whatever a physical storefront, like this shop in Second Life, this is pretty cool and detailed. Textures are just a little bit muddy, but that could just be because they haven't loaded yet. Yeah, so if you own a storefront, then you actually have to pay what's called tier in Second Life, which is just rent. So you're like, you have a huge overhead. I mean, it can be a substantial portion of your profits. Doing kind of a half-assed job of looking at things in the shop, but yeah, shops aren't quite as exciting to me as just the stuff going on in Sims. That's a window, and I can't get out of it. Another thing I don't like about shops in Second Life is you have to, they're like a little maze, and you have to like follow the floor plan to get in and out of the maze. And you don't have to do that on a website, obviously. Okay, fine. I gotta admit it, I'm a little tempted to go over here to this other area and see what's going on, because I actually enjoyed looking at the stuff in the other side. Wow, that's like an old school bike. It's a cool steampunk horse. I really like hung up on stuff here. Uh-oh. My stream's choking again. I don't know what to say. I've called my ISP and I'm trying to get my internet upgraded. Yeah, it's like stuck on. Well, yeah, it's sort of streaming. I'm sorry, the quality is just gonna be such crap. Like I can tell. I watched a little bit of the last stream I made and it was like a slideshow. So like I said, I am trying to get my internet speed up a bit so that hopefully that will solve this this frame rate problem. Oh, this is kind of cool, like a steampunk clock. Ugh, the windows are deceptive. Like, you think it's a door, but it's actually a window. Wait, is there a second floor to this? Oh my god. Sorry guys, but there's no way in hell I'm walking up that second floor just to see some more stuff. There's the porn. What would Second Life be without a bunch of porn? Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna fly up into the air, see what I can see from up here. Yeah, I'm actually kind of bored with this sim now, so I think I'm gonna find another sim. So I'm gonna open up the map. I need to switch the position of these windows so that I can see that the stream is actually updating. Okay, that should do the trick if it ever loads. Alright, there we go. Got a little meta action going on there. Why is the map? Oh yeah, I forgot. When you're in first person, for some reason, the hot keyboard commands don't work. I don't know. That's kind of like a flaw, but at the same time, I guess it isn't, because in first person, you wouldn't really want to be bringing up menus and stuff like that. So my stream health is like orange, which is better than red, so must be doing something right. Another thing I have a real problem with is the resolution. If you probably noticed, my stream window is kind of weird looking. That's because it's 1900 by or 1920 by 1200, so it's like 1080p with extra pixels. So it's actually the aspect ratio is 16:10 instead of 16:9, which is like the standard widescreen resolution. So, porcelain. Have I been to this sim? The name sounds familiar, but then again, they all kind of sound familiar. So yeah, this is my latest victim. I'm going to teleport if I can, if they'll let me. Wow. Okay, so it's a big island, and there's a few little things here. Oh, they have the night set to midnight for some reason, hard coded. I like 3 p.m. It gives you a really nice balanced lighting. Wow, I've seen this bamboo around a lot. It's apparently a pretty popular object in Second Life now, though it's not rezzing very smoothly. That can't be. I mean, those stalks are like it doesn't look like anything like bamboo. I'm hoping it's actually just not done resin yet. There's a nice little fire pit. Yeah, one of the things I'll do when I am on a sim like this and I see an object that I like, I'll inspect it. What the hell, where's properties? Object profile. It's not like this is Windows. So I can see who the creator is if this ever loads. Jazz Monkey. Wow, 7 years old. It's pretty old. Although it's a mesh object, not prims. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not like AAA, but it's still pretty good. Botanicals are always something that really spark my interest in Second Life, mainly because I'm a gardener and a farmer, so I love plants. There's some really nice botanicals I've seen in the last few sims I visited. Palm trees are pretty good. Once again, not like AAA, but AA at least. Yeah, so it looks like there's a little like dojo tea house kind of thing here. Let's see if there's an actual front door to this thing. Yeah. I can't say the curtains match the drapes, but it's not so bad. Wow, my stream still thinks that I haven't even changed areas. That's horrible. The audio and the video are like completely out of sync at this point. I might just give up on streaming until I've gotten my internet upgraded to a higher speed. Like I can't think of what else to do to fix this problem. Now I'm offline. Great. Yeah, one of the things I was saying is that the reason I can't fix this is because my monitor is so weird that I can't really lower the resolution without dramatically affecting my experience. Oh, that's a really great rolled up curtain. It says the stream is resuming, but it isn't. I don't know if that's an OBS problem or what. Yeah, like my bandwidth is more than adequate to handle this level of output. I think it's just the input. It's the uploading bandwidth that's the problem, and I don't know how to fix that. I mean, I guess I might be able to change that in Second Life if I adjust the preferences, like maybe the draw distance. I'll try that. That may help things a little. How do you see the bandwidth monitor too? Memory? I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Scene loading monitor? What I need is the lag meter, and I don't remember how to turn that on. Okay, lag meter. Whoops. It would kind of help if I typed in Second Life 2. Yes, but how do you turn it on? So not useful. Alright. Control Alt D. Alright, advanced. Performance tools. There we go, finally. Okay. Huh, it used to kind of show up in the corner of the window. There we go. Okay. So this may give me a little bit of extra information on... Alright, I'm going to try restarting this stream. I'm sorry, but this is just not